Okay, good afternoon. Here is a video that I want to share with you on biology. This is Biology Paper 2, school certificate, which is internal 2020. So I just have 4 questions with me that I want us to solve together. And the first question here is about cells. Question number 1 is about cells, and the question reads, Table 1 shows cells and tissues found in living things. So from this question, there are 2 good terms, cells and tissues. So meaning this table comprises of cells and tissues. Answering a simple question is all about understanding its terms. All questions may be simple, but if you don't understand how they have been constructed, it becomes difficult. Okay, so from this table we are able to tell, before I even go to the questions, I'm able to tell that this is where cells are here. And then if we talk about tissues, this is where tissues are. So from these 2 tables, the question now is asking us to start identifying. What are we identifying? So before we go to the identifying, cells, red blood cell, we know blood, meaning in animals, root hair cell, just this word root, already it can tell us that this is a plant cell. Then palisade cell, already this tells us it is a plant cell. Sperm cell, we already know sperms are mainly found in human beings, not in plants. So already sperm cell, animals. So from this question, before I even go and start identifying, you can agree with me to say the blood cell, and which is the red blood cell, and the sperm cell, these 2 are from animals. Then when we go to again these other cells like the root hair cell and the palisade cell are from plants. Now we come to the question. The question reads, from table 1, meaning your answers must come from nowhere else but from the table. From table 1, identify 1 plant cell. So under plant cell, there are 2 plant cells there. There is 1 mark. So you can just give 1. So I can put root hair cell. Root hair cell. That's a mark. Okay? So my answer, I've given root hair cell. It is a mark. Then the next question is an animal cell. Animal cell, sperm cell here. Sperm cell, it is from from animals. So sperm cell qualifies to be an animal cell. The next question, a tissue whose function is to cover and protect plant from mechanical damage and infections. Here they are not asking about cells, so meaning ignore about the table of cells. They are asking about a tissue which is used to protect and cover the plant from mechanical damage. So we are only going to consider these tissues which are here, and not those cells up there, but the tissues down here. So from down we've got the xylem tissue, nerve tissue, epidermal tissue, muscle tissue. Definitely we know to say xylem is from plants, then epidermal tissue from plants, and they're asking about protecting plants. That's the question. So meaning this tissue must be a plant tissue. So between the 2, epidermal tissue and xylem tissue, which of these 2 is a tissue that is used to protect and cover the internal parts of the plant? It's not the xylem. Xylem, we say these are transport tissues, xylem and phloem. So xylem cannot. This xylem transports water and mineral salts. So definitely our answer is the epidermal tissue. That is our answer. So the answer here is epidermal tissue. That is our answer. Epidermal tissue. And we got the next question. The next question is about the same table. A tissue whose function is to transport water and dissolved mineral salts in plants. So here is fast forward now. Already we said we have got 2 plant tissues. We have got the xylem tissue and the epidermal tissue. And I said the xylem tissue is the one which is used for transportation. So here where they ask about transportation, definitely the answer is the xylem tissue. So xylem tissue is the answer here. like this. Then we go to the next question. The next question is asking to say, from this same table, okay, from this table, name a cell found in the reproductive system. Reproductive system, name a cell found in the reproductive system, meaning from all these cells which are here, the red blood cell, the root hair cell, the parasite, and the sperm cell, which one is from the reproductive system? We can't say red blood cell, we can't say root hair cell, we can't say parasite cell. Definitely it is the sperm. Sperms are the ones that brings about the reproduction. So when we are asked to identify the cell found in the reproductive system, our answer is as simple as the sperm cell. Like this. Okay? Then next question. Next question is question B. Question B is saying, in which tissue are the following cells found? So take note, B is not asking about from the table name. They are just asking, not the answer is not coming in from the table, but these two cells which are on the question are coming from the table. So red blood cell, from its word blood, so meaning this red blood cell is coming from the blood tissue. The blood tissue is coming from blood. Then the parasite cell. The parasite cell is coming from the mesophyll tissue. Upper mesophyll tissue. That is where it is coming from. Then C. Name one organ found in plants. Name one organ found in plants. In plants, there are so many organs. In animals also, there are so many organs. For the sake of the answer, in plants we can say the root, since it's one mark. Root is an organ in plants. Then when it comes to animals, you can even put the heart. The heart also is an organ. That's all. So this is the question number 1. Then we can go to question number